Today I'm going to discuss about normalization. You all know that repetition of data making relations very large, and also it is not easy to update data while we having data repetition, and also it may wastage of resources as well. It means disk space, and also it may make errors as well. It will make the relation very complex. Then we use normalization. Normalization is a process of organizing data in database. In order to remove repetition, minimize data redundancy, we make large tables into small. We divide large tables into small piece of tables. Let's see what is this data redundancy. In data redundancy, we have same data in two or more places. In order to have a good database structure, we need normalization. It is better to have normalization. Let's see what are the three types of anomaly categories. They are insertion anomaly, deletion anomaly, and update anomaly. What is this insertion anomaly? When one cannot insert a new record into a relationship due to lack of data, it is called insertion anomaly. Deletion anomaly. In deletion anomaly is where the deletion of data results in unintentional losses. Update anomaly. When an update of a single data value requests multiple rows to be updated, it is called update anomaly. The database normalization process is further categorized into few types. They are first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, fourth normal form, and fifth normal form. Let's see what are the conditions of these normal forms. First normal form, they eliminate repeating groups. Second normal form, eliminate partial functional dependency. Third normal form, eliminate transitive dependency. Fourth normal form, eliminate multiple values dependency. Fifth normal form, eliminate join dependency. Let's see what is this first normal form. Here we have a table with the name of student, and this student table contains columns such as first name, last name, and subject. Here is the student table. First name Raj, second name Kumar, and the student doing subjects maths and history. And then Smith John, subjects are science and history. Vijay Ravan, subjects are IT and health. In first normal form, every attribute in every row can contain only one single value. Then this is the table after first normal form. Here I have separately mentioned each subjects that each students are doing. Now let's move to the second normal form. We used second normal form if it is in first normal form and every non-key attribute is in fully functionally dependent on primary key. I'm going to show you an example. Here I'm using a table with the name of student, and it has columns student ID, student name, professor ID, professor name, and grade. Here student ID is the primary key, and both student ID and the professor IDs are identification keys. and professor ID is not a primary key. Here all attributes are single valued. Professor name functionally depends on the professor ID, and student name functionally depends on the student ID. Here is the grade. Grade fully functionally depends on professor ID and student ID. After the process of normalization, after applying the second normal form, we can get three types of tables. First one is students table. It contains attributes, student ID and student name. Then I have professor table. It contains the attributes, professor ID and professor name. And then I'm getting the grades table. It contains the attributes, student ID, professor ID and grade. What we do on second normal form is making functional dependencies. Let's move to the third normal form. We use third normal form if it is in second normal form and no non-key attribute is transitively depend on the primary key. I will show this one with an example. Here I have a table with the name of vendor. It have attributes, ID, name, account number, bank code and bank. ID is the identification key and it is the primary key. And here all the attributes are single value. Name, account, bank code are functionally depend on vendor ID, and bank is functionally depend on this bank code. I am dividing this table, this vendor table into two parts as vendor table and bank table. Our vendor table contains ID, name, account number and bank code. Our bank table contains the attributes bank code and bank. Here bank code is not a primary key or it is not an identification key. Based on the bank code, we will identify the bank. We use this third normal form in order to reduce data duplication. Now let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages of this normalization. Advantages are minimize data redundancy, data organization, data consistency within the database, and it helps to make a flexible data design. Disadvantages are complexity and it is time consuming. This is all about normalization. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.